Hey guys, Cyril here. Sunday at PAX East, our final day. I'm here with Ben talking about Semblance, a game that he kind of came over and said, hey guys, come play our game on Friday. Came back to come check it out. How's your PAX been?
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. I mean, I'm losing my voice because I'm just running around shouting at journalists, tackling them to the floor, and even players just like, come play our game, like shaking them. So I'm losing my voice a bit. But yeah, the response has been pretty great to the game. It's awesome to be here. There's so many people, so it's great, yeah.
I mean, when you do force people to play it, I assume that they're going to give you good reviews anyways. Like, after the first tackling, they don't really want a second one. So, but Semblance is a pretty cool game. It's a game where you get to modify your environment. It's a puzzle game, which you explained also has like a bunch of different solutions. But you get to, how many things do you get to modify? Because it seems like the environment yourself. What all can you do?
Yeah, I mean, so we limit it a little bit, but there's like, we really like focusing on what the environment can be. So it's about how you as a character interact with the environment. So there's platforms which deform, which you can use in multiple different ways. And there's hard platforms which can't be moved, but change your shape. And then there's things like air currents, which interact with your shape. So if you're flat, you might get pushed up really high in the air current. We also have things like these really sticky platforms, which like pull you into them and you have to sort of dash off them. So if you get some spikes connected to those sticky platforms and then reset that platform, it'll just pull the spikes straight off. So we're just like playing around with a lot of super experimental gameplay as it relates to what you think of as a platform in a platformer.
And you said there's actually some kind of story that's going to be built in that's a bit more of the player kind of learns it more than, or does it with it in their own mind instead of obviously just text kind of tells you exactly what you're trying to do. What kind of story are you guys bringing to the table with Semblance?
Yeah, so I mean, we really like mystery in games. Like we like there to be a little bit of, what's going on? Like it gives a reason for the player to keep playing when maybe they're stuck on a puzzle or something like that. So the basic context of the game is that this world's default is soft and bouncy. That's what the world is usually like. There's no hard material anywhere. The property of hardness doesn't exist. But then this hard, infectious materials begun to spread in the world, and you, as a little piece of the world that's come to life, has to try and collect these essences to push that hardness back so that you can bring your world back to life. And the way we're trying to tell that story is through these like background visual elements like cave paintings, little animations in the background, and just sort of present something to the player and then let them interpret it however they want to and try and figure out the mystery of the context of the world and the plot of what's happening in the game.
It seems pretty deep, and you've already explained like a bunch of different things that we couldn't even see in the demo yet. But it looks like there's going to be a ton of puzzles. How long is this game going to be that you? And I guess will you guys build upon it after release?
At the moment, we're looking at about 2 to 3 hours. That's what we're shooting for. We have about an hour of content right now. I don't know. We haven't thought about doing something after release. The mechanic is really deep, and there's so much content we just cut because it's maybe not good enough. So yeah, maybe if we go to other platforms, we might spend time making a new world or a new set of levels, because we have like 4 worlds, each has a different setting. One's a snow world, one's a swamp world. So it would be pretty easy to just put in another set of mechanics and art. So yeah, it's definitely possible.
You said might be looking at more platforms. What are you guys releasing for, or when are you releasing and what for, and then what might be coming in the future?
Yeah, so we're looking at releasing in August of this year. It might be pushed back to next year, but we're looking at releasing it at least on PC and hopefully at least one console. We really love what Nintendo Switch is doing, and we think the art style suits it. So maybe we'll go to that. But we've also had really great meetings with PlayStation and Xbox. So who knows?
Well, look forward to it. Thank you so much, Ben, and we'll see you guys next time.